my dreaded one. Here's to react to one of my videos yet again. If you do not like it, AKASAN, you, my friend, will die. Alright, let's get this on. I saw the thumbnail for the video, so I think he had a good time watching it. Let's check this out, shall we? Hey, let me fix my camera, because I like the other angle it had. No. There we go. Woo! Let's get it on. The flames of redemption.
This is how it happened. This is how AKASAN reacted.
That was good. I like that, man. Might have to steal your idea.
So, my AKASites tell me that Tyrone Magnus was on NBC. Doom, doom, doom.
That is a thing.
Well, we'll just have to see about that. AKASAN's honest reactions. It's AKASAN breaking my costume out.
Yeah, I think that's a Halloween outfit.
Hold on a second. It's a typhoon right now going on. Okay. Sorry.
Did not expect to see his foot.
Shut down there for just a second. Tyrone Magnus. I decided to break out my special out of retirement suit here for this special occasion because Tyrone Magnus was on NBC for one night only. One night only. We're going old school. No backdrop, no nothing. Just you and me. Mono a mono. Okay, my Ric Flair is starting to sound like a retarded person. Let's get into it. I'm very excited though, by the way. Very excited. And I'll explain why in just a bit. This is a very exciting news.
Hopefully not as excited as Ryan Wright.
Here we go. Pop me up. Let's go.
Hello, Brandy, by the way.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Post comments down below as usual with no spam. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 1 million subscribers. Woo!
Very interested because he's an articulate, deep fellow here. So I'm very interested in what he's going to think about all this.
Yes. Absolutely.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's great.
A reaction video is a video of a person watching another video.
Ryan.
And
Gator! We got him. Yeah! Boy!
The close-up, baby. They gave you the close-up. I knew he was going to love that.
I gotta focus. Oh, shit! NBC too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You now owe me your life.
And I've created a following. And there's a big enough following to the point where I've, amassed a certain amount of popularity or fame or whatever. So that would make me a YouTube personality.
You are. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That's the...
First time I've actually seen his house.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids.
Shut your mouth, jabroni.
One day a subscriber sent me a Man of Steel trailer. The kid in me came out. I'm not afraid to be me, on camera. So, I think that appeals to people. I think the fact that someone can really just let loose, be their inner child.
I have that helmet, by the way.
Stone Cold Optimus Prime.
Inhibitions or whatever. I'm not inhibited. It's just me acting crazy. There's something about that magic of, wow, he loves this just as much as I do.
This movie is going
don't believe it. Sometimes I flip-flop with which one I want to see more. Arkham Knight or Street Fighter 5. Oh my God. If I get the PS4, I'm buying both of them, but a lot of y'all are telling me that the computer that I got is fine. Like, just get them on PC. So maybe I'll just do both.
Let's hope you didn't get that port. Yes.
I'm Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
There we go.
I'm Batman, the Dark Knight.
I knew he was going to give you a look like that today. I knew he was. I knew it. Because that's his thing, too.
Hey.
Google owns.
And I know I could have did better than that. I got to say that in every video. With my impressions. Put me on the spot to do it.
To your YouTube account. That's what shows you the commercials before you watch a video, or in the middle of the video, or after a video. We get paid according to how many views we get, and so on and so forth.
It was crazy. A lot of people didn't know that.
There was a story that I read about a certain general or captain.
Let's see if he gets the connect here.
Fleet. This was years ago before we had steel ships, but what he would do is if they were invading a new country, he would instruct his men to burn the ships so that the men psychologically knew that they had to fight harder so that they could take the enemy ship back home, because that was their only way back. You're getting this info first, but I've already given my 2 weeks for my job. Because this is taking care of me now. And while I do like my job, I love this, and I'd rather do something I love than something I like.
Burn the ships. Burn them all.
You got it.
Awesome. Thank you, Marshall Crook. Thank you. Hey!
Yep. That's right. I told him about you guys.
Oh yeah. This is white dude talking. Alright. Thank you. Hold on. My camera's gonna kind of.
What was that?
Excited to do this reaction. And I didn't realize that
It was kind of a hammer, but kind of not.
Hold on. Just a second. Time warp, motherfucker. Shazam! Alright, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I've never done that before, by the way. I believe so. And I'm getting hot in this motherfucker right now.
It's because your energy is rising.
Anyways, let me tell you guys the type of man Tyrone Magnus is. I mean, you guys have already known, but
Me and him email
backtrack a little bit
frequently.
Far beyond, because that's what's so important about this video here. Well, one thing for sure here, it's just important, you know, with everything that's been going on, and some of the stuff that PewDiePie was saying a while back, and just the whole thing about reaction videos. This is just so good, you know, not just for Tyrone Magnus, but just for all reactors within our Reactor verse, the Reactor community that we have here. It's good for all of us because it shows that it's viable. It can be. If you own it, if you can really own it, it can be a legit, viable job. You know, Tyrone was really talking about burning, like about the captain burning the ships and things like that, and it's just, you know, Tyrone, Ryan was first, Tyrone was after that.
Yeah.
Gator and Cooley, they're gonna get there. They're gonna get there one day. They just well, if you're familiar with Gator's channel, there's you know that they didn't actually set up anything about AdSense until just recently. Both me and Ryan had the same experience. Just like, what?
Like,
like that, but you know they're gonna get there, and I myself,
they'll be all right.
But this is the type of dude that Tyrone is, you know, he didn't have to show, and Matthew, our was NBC. They didn't have to show the other three of the big four. They didn't have to, but I'm pretty sure that Tyrone wanted to, if there were going to be any reactors that he could show to compare to and just show the kind of world that's been opened on YouTube, that he wanted to take care of his boys here. And that, you know, that's the kind of man Tyrone really is. I did a survey a little while ago when I hit 25K on a couple weeks ago, when I hit that number, and I just wanted to kind of see where everybody was, where everybody was coming from, where they found me, how they found out about me. And you know, there were people that came from different J vloggers that recommended me. A lot of people have come from my Japanese videos that I do. But for the most part, in terms of newer stuff, it was just the majority, and you can check out that channel, that video, the comments, the majority was all from Tyrone, and it was all because of the different work that he and I just kind of put in. And, you know, that's the kind of person that Tyrone is. I sent him an email after that, and I just thanked them for, you know, if it wasn't for him, there's a whole new audience and such, you know, wouldn't be here. I put everybody together. I brought all the reactors together, but he's the one that really made it fun, I think. You know,
thanks,
I knew I needed to get his attention really early. When I was thinking about putting all the reactors together and doing Reactor Mania, things like that, I knew it was going to be hard to just email him directly or send a message directly, because it was going to be damn near impossible. So I knew I needed to do something special, something that was down his road. And luckily, he and I kind of share the same interest that sometimes is a bit of a problem. When I see a video from him, I'm like, holy god damn it, I was going to do that. I was going to wear that Thor costume for the Avengers trailer. Or, god damn, I have that Batman mask. I have Mjolnir, right? And so sometimes I'm like, god damn it, Tyrone, you beat me to it. Or something like that, right? And then, even on top of that, for example, the Perfect Guy trailer, I found out later that he and I had almost exactly the same line. Finally, they made a movie about me.
Yeah!
So,
I was sitting there like, did he watch my reaction first? God damn it.
When that video came out, he didn't have to respond to it. He didn't have to. But he saw the entertainment value in it. He saw the benefit of it, and he responded. And I'll never forget that day that it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, because I made that video I'm calling out Tyrone Magnus. It was all a parody, you know. This was when it was all fun to do that sort of stuff. And
yeah.
I'll never forget that morning when it was 3 a.m. in the morning, Japan time for me, and my phone was just blowing up. And people were just like, holy shit, Tyrone fucking responded, he responded, blah, blah, blah. And I'll never forget watching it, and the main point that stuck out to me was the fact that this was one of the rare videos where Tyrone actually did put in like a voiceover, and I said something about not for the initiated, and then he put a voiceover into it. He's like, but we are initiated, aren't we, AKASAN? So
damn, I forgot about that.
Very interesting.
Fuck, I gotta look that video up. 6
months, and we've all really created something special. You know, I wanted to go into more detail about the fact that, you know, when Tyrone really, I think when he actually really recognized myself and recognized what kind of world we could build. But I think you guys already know, and that was Reactor Mania, and it was you guys, the subscribers, the fans, the viewers that started creating the Big Four, started to make the drawings, always referred to us, and always wanted us to kind of get together. And I think that's what Tyrone saw. He saw the entertainment value for everybody, and so he wanted to continue doing that with Batmag and the Reactastic 4, things like that. So no matter how big, here's the main point, ladies and gentlemen, for those that think I talk too much, here's the main point. No matter how big Tyrone is getting, I don't think he's ever gonna forget about us. And
I wouldn't.
he didn't forget about us in this video. He didn't forget about this world. And I mean, that in itself is just special. To have someone get so big but still be so grounded. When I went on break, sorry, one more story. When I went on break a couple weeks ago to play Arkham Knight and such, I emailed him and I was like, okay, you know, I'm thinking about doing things with guest reactors, and it's mainly just to promote like smaller.
I couldn't do it. I was tied up with a lot of things
or whatever.
personally.
But you know, do you think you might be interested in doing a guest spot? And he immediately emailed me. He was like, sounds interesting. Let me know how I can help. So he immediately wanted to. That never actually came into fruition.
Yeah, right.
He was very busy. He's very busy, and it happens.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, but it still shows. Like, I emailed him. I talked to him about once a week, maybe twice a week, and I emailed him this morning about something, and he replied immediately back. And we have really, I hope we have a good relationship.
Yes, we're cool, AKASAN. Man, look, I'm coming to Japan. I'm hanging with you, cuz.
NBC and the rest of the big
As long as you
four.
don't live near the radiation site.
It's gonna be a great ride, guys. I can't wait to see.
I ain't coming
who's
back
this
with 3 dicks.
perfect guy.
Then I'll be more popular with Ryan, which I
can't
don't
wait
need.
to see what's next for this Reactor world. Okay, for the Reactor community. I'm so fucking excited. Yeah, I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna come like this.
So,
Oh shit!
I gotta start watching the big reactions. I mean, the big the videos to the big movies from the reactors, because I'm so busy trying to fulfill all your requests that a lot of times I just don't get a chance to sit back and watch other people react. Yeah, I forgot about when AKASAN had contacted me and challenged me and stuff, and I remember it was you guys. You're all like, AKASAN challenged you, AKASAN. I'm like, what the fuck is AKASAN? You know what I mean? Who the fuck is AKASAN? And every once in a while, and a lot of the reactors do this, if we don't know about something, before we do a reaction, sometimes we'll watch maybe the first 5 or 10 seconds of it. He walked on the screen and he was talking trash. I said, I gotta react to this. I gotta see what this guy is gonna say. So then from there, I mean, the rest is history, y'all. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed my reaction to his reaction to the story about me being a reactor on NBC, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, I don't care. More importantly, you don't know good entertainment. And you know what? I was just thinking, y'all say that AKASAN talks too much. You know what he reminds me of? Y'all remember the 80s Transformers movie? Perceptor. In there, Perceptor would give explanations and shit, and they'd be like, all right, look, Perceptor, can you please... Remember when Ultra Magnus he was on the shuttle, like, all right, man, you know, like, and he was like, like, he'd just be long and drawn out. I can be like that too sometimes. But anyway, 1 million subscribers. Woo!